About me, I said I with Memphis 10, and that's what I represent. Memphis 10, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the bold. You know what I'm saying? Memphis 10, that's what I represent that. It ain't just with me. It ain't just a neighborhood, cause I be in everybody's neighborhood. Everybody know Crunchy Black. You know what I'm saying? I've been tripping lately, cause I'm like, what gets mad for? You get what I'm saying? Niggas is so mad right now, and it don't even have to be like that. I'm talking about it's enough money for all of us. For real, for real. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
For real. It's enough money for all of us. But the difference is, we all want to stand alone. We always want to run something. I used to tell, when I first started my label, and all the people I got, you know what I'm saying, doing, some of them used to tell me, I know how to rap. Or some of them used to tell me, hey, I can make beats. You know what I'm saying? What you sign up for with me is what you gonna do. I don't need you playing this many different games. You get what I'm saying? You doing this many different things, then that's when the problem come in. Cause then he all in your bed. You get what I'm saying?
Everybody got their...
Yeah, we got our own thing. Just show me how yours work.
Everybody got their...
Yeah, show me how yours work. Don't do everybody's job. Cause you seeing mistakes that somebody do, yeah, you don't correct them like that. We kind of slip, but I know how we slip. Like the young niggas say, old niggas ain't telling them nothing. They ain't giving them no game. You get what I'm saying? I tell the young niggas, we gauge your game. Guess what y'all did? Rob the plug. Run out with the plug twice. You robbing the plug. We give y'all the plug and then you rob them. When the time get hard, instead of coming to that man and saying, hey, you know I'm moving a motherfucker, but I don't have a stand back. You get what I'm saying? I need you to throw some and I'm gonna roll them. You get what I'm saying? That's how niggas do to keep their name good. You get what I'm saying? You don't want your name to be out here like my right now. My don't set motherfucker up and store and kill this man, dog. They really killed this man over some shit like that, dog. This man jury and shit, dog. That shit wasn't cool. You know what I'm saying? That shit wasn't cool at all. And I be watching this shit on my phone, right, all day. That in the dope, watching this shit like a motherfucker. I got to know what's really going on. You get what I'm saying? And it's always good from when you hear it from the motherfucker you got to hear it from. You know what I'm saying? Onan TV. That right there, he owned this shit. His name Onan TV on YouTube. He breaking all this shit down. And don't get me wrong, I see other out there doing it too. And I think it's really cool. But got that well Onan, he be standing his ground. It's some try to be on some bullshit with their dog. You know what I'm saying? They dog. They trying to say these niggas did it, you know what I'm saying? And well, everybody know what the fuck it is, but you know, hey, it is what it is, cause the last time it's just crazy like a motherfucker how they got this going. They got it crazy like a motherfucker. What up, Stan? Oh man, not too much. They had shot down here, and we right here at it. Where you at? Yeah, we can come there and smoke and listen to a beat or something, and then do the interview. We can do that.
I'm gonna shoot down there.
All right, let me know. That might be right here. We might don't even have to go way to South Memphis. You know what I'm saying? We might go right here by us. We in East Memphis. This East Memphis, they were Pooh Shiesty and Finesse 2 Times and all them were hanging all up in here. You get what I'm saying? This East Memphis, y'all already know y'all came right here.
What's the name of this area?
This East Memphis right here.
This ain't no specific name to this little apartment?
Well, I think these are, I don't even know what the name of these motherfucking apartments is.
East Memphis it is.
Yeah, East Memphis though, Get Well and Night Honor. They know where that at, or you can say Lamar Winchester.
Where you from, big dog?
I'm from South Memphis, but I'm from Memphis. You get what I'm
Memphis,
saying?
kid?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm from Memphis. You know what I'm saying? But I'm from South Memphis. Well, you know.
What's the roughest part of Memphis? 'Cause we always hear North, and we think North hit.
Well, you know, the North got their little business out there, but see, you know, the North is bullies. They bullies out there. You get what I'm saying? They will bully you out there. My Mac Derrick, that's my GD brother. He run out there in North Memphis. He run North Memphis. You know what I'm saying? The pause and shit, you know what I'm talking about? So it is. I ain't gonna just say, you know, we was all on some other shit. We weren't really on none of that. They was gorilla. You hear Project Pat was gorilla.
I'm a gorilla on the dig, yeah.
You know, so, you know, me, I get to go. I go everywhere, so it's just like North Memphis was on deck. You know what I'm saying? With the dope, with whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. They don't get me wrong, they'll try to deal with you, like make a deal with you, but if you ain't going like you want, like you supposed to go, they might be on some other. You know what I'm saying?
Chicago and Memphis,
right.
we the same.
No, right. No, it is. It's love. Like,
Don't get right with you, or don't show you that love. Like you say,
yeah. I was down there. I was in Chicago on all pods, you know what I'm saying? But I got to go to all pods in Chicago because I knew mother. You get what I'm saying? And they had rank for their name. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they had rank for their name, but the young guys, they don't be giving a. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, being a rapper, you still, you know, be on your. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. You gotta be on your. That would sound when you're a rapper.
Yeah. Right now, it's getting a little worse for the niggas, though, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's them. You know, that's for the niggas who were doing too much. You get what I'm saying? You can be who you need to be. You can be who you need to be with you. And let people see that. You know what I'm saying? But when you out here every day trying to prove a point, because they say what PMB?
Yeah.
But they said his girl dropped this. But they saying that, I don't know how they switching it up like this, but I done heard a bunch of motherfuckers say it. Say it. But you know, it is what it is. I think he shouldn't have dropped no location. I think he shouldn't have been out in the hood like that. You know, it's all good for you to fake like you from the hood or fake like you something. You get what I'm saying? Instead of being that for real. If you would have been that for real, guess what? You wouldn't even went over there. Cause real respect real. You get what I'm saying? You wouldn't even went over there and played around like that. You would have been like, I ain't going over there to play with them folks. You know what I'm saying? However you had to do it, you would have did that. Because that was another real would have did. That was another would have did if he ain't had no business going over there anyway. He ain't finna be over there out for nothing. See, a lot of it got out of hand because he's being friends in the rap game. And then while they being friends in the rap game, guess what? They become enemies. You get what I'm saying? They become enemies and then they become motherfuckers that I've been watching these little niggas from where? Baton Rouge and Florida. Baton Rouge and Florida. You know, them little rappers right down there, they're killing each other. They killing each other, rapping it back to shit and killing each other. But you know, it is what it is. Some motherfuckers gonna always be the wrong way. That's what we aiming for right now. Everybody aiming for being the wrong way. You the bad guy, you this, you that, you know what I'm saying?
What HHMG mean?
Hard hit money game.
That's your shit.
Yeah. I've been starting. I started when I actually left with Paul now. You know what I'm saying? When I left this back then, that's when I started. But this been really going on for a long time. It been we've been doing in Memphis for a long time.
So you started that before you had left Paul and them?
No, yeah, before I left them, we was doing this when we was kids.
Okay.
You know, we were hard
Back
hit
in the
money
days.
guys as kids doing the, you know what I'm saying, shit, you know.
What made you even leave in the first place? I know you say Luda brought something to your attention.
Yeah, Luda brought something to my attention, and you know, it is what it is. You know, like I say, get it how you live, but don't live at all. So you know.
That's everybody. That's even your peoples.
What you mean?
You say get it how you live.
Yeah. What I supposed to be able to stop from? No, I ain't telling you. I ain't saying that they need to do that. But I'm saying if that's how they do it, then you know.
Yeah, now you got no resort type to do.
I'm gonna go do me. I'm gonna do me if that's the case. You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do something else, and then at the same time, you know, if you heard about me or know about me, anybody out there know what you get to hear right now, it's like a step up from what you've been hearing. But you know, way back when or whatever, they were still digging this shit. You get what I'm saying? The way I rap, the way I look, the way I move, all that shit. You know, they gangster walking like a motherfucker everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
You say that's your.
Yeah. Yeah, I the one, you know, came up with the gangster walk. But the young kids now, deuce them, they call it bucking and juking. You know what I'm saying? But you know, hey, it's still the same.
Dig, I want to see you and Kodak Black, you know, moving. You do your G walk. Kodak do whatever that shit he be doing.
Right.
I need y'all to have some songs together. Some y'all in the same off.
Yeah, you know, right now, this is like that's why I say you gonna have some good shit. You better have some good shit. You know, only motherfucker I talk like this to or with is Blad TV. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But you came with my. You get what I'm saying?
But Blad ain't gonna get it how we get it.
Well, hey man, you gonna have some, and he gonna have some.
Yes, sir.
You know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I might talk about some of this on there. You know what I'm saying? Even at the same time, it's just like the story is you got to have the real dialogue out here. That's why been getting caught up. That's why been moving the way they move. And California, them niggas out there bench pressing up on that goes to California. You know what I'm saying? They been doing it. All while, you know, remember Jamie Foxx said they ran up on them? Him and Plies. They ran on a lot of motherfuckers back when we were coming up, going out there. But they ain't run up on us, but it was love, though. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever got robbed?
Who?
Have y'all 3-6?
No.
It ain't happening?
No. No, all us fighting, man. All us fighting, all us shooting, all us got guns. You get what I'm saying? All
The best can get robbed,
yeah.
y'all.
You say what?
The best can get robbed, y'all.
You're right. You definitely right. The best is definitely get robbed, but when you always, you know what I'm talking about? It ain't going like you think it's gonna go. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir. No.
It's not gonna go. What's that boy named South Walker? South Walker just came up out of that hole like he had. You remember? South Walker said somebody tried to rob him.
And he put it down or something like that. I ain't see what happened.
He didn't say he did it. He said South Walker said they tried to rob him for his jewels, but he scrapped with it. You get what I'm saying? And when he scrapped with it, somehow the run off. But the had a gun. I don't know if he pulled the gun up or not, but he had a gun. And South Walker said they run around the corner, try to do the same shit to another, and they had a gun and he killed them. So that definitely can happen. Like a mother run up on a mother, be peeping a mother out.
You say y'all wasn't acting with y'all was rapping because y'all realized living that.
Yeah. We really had to, we were there, you know, like the beef between us and Bone now, a mother would think that was fake. But when they first came here, then we went to Cleveland, you get what I'm saying? And they came back here, and then it started being in different cities. They just wanted to throw a 3-6 Mafia and Bone Thug show, you get what I'm saying? But, you know, it ended up being Bone Thug is our people now, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, they cool as a motherfucker. Paul and what you call got an album they just dropped probably 3 months ago or whatever, and Boo been f***ing with I think Crazy Bone or one of that. And you remember me and Leland was f***ing with Larry up there when we were moving around and
Is Leland Mr. Beats? That's the same
Uncle
person?
Beats, yeah, Uncle Beats, yeah. So that's when we were doing that. It's a lot of that what I'm tripping off of. The beef, the way it is right now in hip hop is kind of crazy because is it down over this bullshit? You ain't really said nothing but you diss me, I diss you, whatever it might have been, and then they gotta play all the way to the point. You know, it ain't even the going to jail that's in the limelight, and your homie them is still, you know what I'm saying? I've been around, but see, I know what that be. I think ain't making sure everybody eat. You get what I'm saying? You got to make sure everybody eat. Everybody eat, no matter what level they on. It's gonna be cool. That's a good working
System.
Yes.
When motherfuckers get too greedy, that's how shit fall apart.
Yeah, and it always somebody gonna do that. But what I learned is don't get that you know. Like DMX said this in an interview. He said, you got to start just believing or trusting that person is who they say they is. Or that you say, oh, he a snake. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to know that that, and you got to with them as like that. You know, sometimes you know how we do. Sometimes you don't even put the on some bullshit all the time.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You see the you, hey, what up, boo?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You and DMX seem like y'all got a lot in common. Did y'all have like a personal relationship?
Man, well, you know what? I with a lot of the artists, real talk, but I don't be with all this shit. And DMX, he was super cool. He was on shows with her, and we hung out.
Y'all had tour together, shit like that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, them shows, yeah. That's the only time you be probably with another group or some more groups for a long time to get to know that. Cause you know what I'm saying?
What's some of the craziest shit that happened on tour?
Man, there's been some crazy.
I know y'all had hella everywhere y'all. This is 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah. And
I still win in 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah, not way before then.
Way before it been.
Yeah. It's been like that because in real life, what we were talking about is a lot of shit that more was scared to talk about then. You know what I'm saying? And
all type of shit.
Yeah.
Shooting blows, all type of shit.
Yeah, snow, cocaine, goddamn right, yeah. A nigga better not try to judge me for what I do if I do it. You get what I'm saying?
You got one life, big dog. You better live that motherfucker.
Judge me for what I'm doing. You know what I'm gonna put him in? I'm gonna put him in that bullshit category. Cause then you ain't gotta be around me if that ain't how you swing. You get what I'm saying?
Man.
Right. So,
live your life.
Yeah, a lot of motherfuckers can't go forward cause they too, yeah. You gotta go and get that shit what it is, man. And the shit gotta be cool like it is. If a motherfucker don't judge you, then that's their fault. Yeah, no, I'm playing them all the time, but that's their fault. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really trying to impress nobody. You get what I'm saying? Nobody at all. You know what I'm talking about? I be trying to just keep this shit real, stay cool with a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But you know, sometimes while you trying to stay, you know what they say? Getting into something that's not hard to do. You get what I'm saying?
Getting into trouble hard, getting out that shit harder than more. Getting in it easy. Getting out harder than more. Yeah.
Like a mother. But yeah, man, you know, it's cool like a mother. You know,
I be on tour from time to time, and I know it get lit, and I've never been as big as. You got an Oscar, big dog. That's crazy.
Grammy, Oscar, all that shit.
You got a Grammy and an Oscar.
Yeah, all that shit. We got all that shit.
I know it's hella groupie stories, hella wild stories.
Yeah, we had a whole bunch of wild stories. You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of them. It's just to the point of, man, what?
The night of the Oscars. I know you left with a white.
No, hell no.
You don't even know why. The night of the Oscars?
No, I'm gonna tell you the honest God too. I like these white girls. But for what they like us for,
You know what they
I'm talking
like.
about? I'm with some black chicks, man. Yeah, I know. I'm with some black chicks, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not really on all that.
I would have had to give me a trust fund, baby, the night of the Oscars.
Yeah.
One of them got $1 trillion in their bank account.
If you're here long enough, you're gonna probably see one pull up right here.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I really have the black girl. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And all the old bullshit that I might have to go through, because it must meant for me to have to go through this shit when this white gonna set you up way worse than that black gonna do. You know what I'm talking about? Whether you believe it or not. You know, I was in Vegas and I had a white girl, you know, working and shit. And when I end up, I got shot. You remember? Y'all know about this shit. I got shot. And when I got shot, they wired my mouth up. You know what I'm saying? They had my shit wired up. So while they had my mouth wired up, you know, the bitch going to work and shit. And I ended up telling her, she get mad at me because I wouldn't answer my phone when she was calling. You know, she had to get permission to do. So if I don't answer the phone, then what that means, you can't hardly make your moves. You get what I'm saying? So, anyway, I'm just saying to myself, like, you asked me, could you go to this shit? I said, yeah, I'm wired the fuck up. I can't move my mouth like this. You get what I'm saying? So she want to argue. So I get my keys off the thing, to snatch my keys and run out the house. You know what I'm saying? We're in Vegas. She run out the house and disappear around the corner of one of her friends' house or something. So I go downstairs, I get in her car. You get what I'm saying? I got in her car because she done ran off with my keys. You get what I'm saying? I go up the street and get up there with my brother now. I'm going to my brother's crib back there, and that motherfucker said, I was just coming to find you, see what's going on. What you done did? I said, I ain't did shit. He said, Memphis Black, that's my brother, Memphis Black. Then he gonna tell me, he gonna say, I just saw your on the news. You know what I'm saying? They had me on the news for strangulation, kidnapping, carjacking, all this shit, and I ain't did none of this shit. You get what I'm saying? I ain't do none of this shit but how I beat the charge with playing a man, just laying back with the shit. So now you don't did this, that means I got to leave this house. Yeah, we on some domestic violence shit now, you know what I'm saying? So I got to leave this house, but the wasn't trying to, she's just white throwing shit around. So I bust out, I'm gone. The bitch want me to come back. She don't gave my manager her number. Called when he called, let him know I changed my phone number because you know you can't call the bitch no more. You can't talk to the bitch no more. You can't be around. And you, yeah. So the bitch end up, I end up telling my manager, yeah, call her from the three-way. Call on the three-way. He called on the three-way, and all while we on the three-way, she trying to get me to hang up and call her. My manager ain't on the phone. You know why she was trying to do that? So she could talk her shit. You get what I'm saying? But since I didn't do that, like, no, we're going to talk out through the three-way, yeah. But see, my plan was this don't know that they record phone calls. She ain't no jail going to no more. You know what I'm saying? She's like, she ain't no dangerous shit she was doing. So the bitch on the phone all the time on that motherfucker saying she's sorry, she ain't mean to do that. She thought I was gonna leave her. I said, so why did you tell them I kidnapped you? How the fuck I kidnapped you when we in the same fucking house? You know what I'm saying? I'm in your car, you in my car. You know what I'm saying? All this. But I beat that like that because I was smart enough to know this gonna say all this shit on this phone.
Right.
Yeah, I'm finna tell my lawyer. Yeah, I'm like, if y'all really recording the calls in jail, pull my records up. You can hear everything the said. With no problem, you get what I'm saying? I beat that shit like that. Yeah, I got that ass like that, because they about to slam my boy too.
White too?
Yeah, white in Vegas. That's what, what's his name? What's his name? Yeah, what's his name? The football player dude.
No.
Yeah, that's what he killed to that.
You know
Yeah, White Bronco. Yeah, that's why he killed motherfuckers. You know
that name.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember this name. OJ, yeah. Yeah. OJ did that. So out there in Vegas, I do it. Yeah, you do anything like that, they on your. But yeah, I was a little slicker than a motherfucker really was. Cause I feel like, man, they say on the fucking phone that, you know what I'm saying, they recording all the calls. Yeah. So I said, oh, I got that. I said, I got that. Now all I can do is tell this lawyer to go pull that shit up. Since y'all say y'all do that, pull the shit up. Man, just weaving through this motherfucker. I gotta be coming through this phone all the time. And I be trying to stay up on shit. Cause when I'm doing interviews, I know I might want to know a little more about what I know or me. You know what I'm saying? They probably want to know what's been going on, what I think about certain. You know what I'm saying? I really just think about a lot of this shit, like it's not really being who they say they is. You know, if you're a boss, be a boss, man. You get what I'm saying? Don't let your look. Yeah, don't let your look then rob the jewelry dude, and he's a young trying to come up. You get what I'm saying? So that's what's the up shit. But I be on YouTube a lot now. I used to didn't do this shit, but I be on YouTube a lot now. You know what I'm saying? And always I'm on this shit, I be seeing.
Some of them doing what they talking, but a lot of them don't. But it's entertaining though. That's
No, you're right. The old man who I was telling you about, the old man, he I only said he was cause when Dog died, when they did that to Dog, everybody was paying attention. You get what I'm saying? You know, everybody was paying attention, so we weren't really talking about this. You get what I'm saying? Then on YouTube, the old man TV, that right there pops up on your YouTube. And then they got Dolph's name on there, so you know all of us looking at it. You get what I'm saying? And the man was on there, he was actually telling the truth about a lot of shit. You get what I'm saying? A whole bunch of shit. But it's so crazy because in real life, all of them hung with each other. You know what I'm saying? All of them. Every last one of them. When Black Youngster was little, when Moneybag Yo was little, and them young like, they was all hanging around each other. But to y'all, everybody was making it like Gotti got motherfuckers and put motherfuckers on the label, and they ain't know each other like that. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, but in real life, they used to hang with each other. They had been in a little group that they say, the Triller and somebody else, one of the Double R or something. They be talking about this, and all of them used to be around them. So this is what I'm saying, man. This is what I'm saying. If all of us been hanging around each other all this time, what we making the people think we doing? You get what I'm saying? Just do that shit, and then they'll start believing their own bullshit. You get what I'm saying? You know how they say you say it so much, you believe in yourself, and it's a fucking lie. You get what I'm saying? That's how it is, dog.
Instead of approaching people, you're gonna believe anything.
Everything. I always said that too. I had a little saying I used to say when I would come up. I used to tell motherfuckers, get to know me before you get to hate me. You get what I'm saying? Because you might be just hating on me or don't like me because of how I'm moving, but don't know I'm a cool guy. You get what I'm saying? Or whatever, where I'm from or whatever. But after you get to meet me, then I think I will have a little different, yeah, like a motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? Like a motherfucker. Cause I think it's real cool for you to know that person instead of be talking shit about somebody because you heard somebody else do it. You know what I'm saying? When
A lot of people can't think too far ahead, so they only trapped in that one moment.
No, you're right. You're right.
So they don't really.
No, you're right. No, you definitely.
They ain't really feeling how you feel. They just caught up in all this made me feel this way.
No, you definitely right.
You know, it's an inner city just like Chicago, but it's a smaller thing.
Yeah, it's a smaller thing.
But it's the same shit.
And see, that's what I'm saying. I always, I'm gonna always be in the craziest part of different cities. You get what I'm saying? I'm always going over there. I want to see them people that I'm used to instead of the people that I ain't used to.
Cause this is where I'm from for real. This is where real love
Yeah,
at.
yeah. See, the people
they fuck with me because of money.
Yeah.
Over here, fuck with me
because of love.
With a heart at.
Yeah, it's the love. It's the respect that I will give a. You get what I'm saying?
Where you think shit went wrong with Shorty and them? Like you say, all of them used to kick it. The money bag yo
That's
was
what
about
I've been
Gangsta.
trying to figure out. And that's the only reason why I love the shit out of Dog. Because, you know, when Dog first came out, you know, he was rapping with, he did something with Chet, I think. I think he did something with Paul and Juicy and Pat. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, him, he still was a cool. You get what I'm saying? No, he did the out loud cars and and all that, and the shit was cool for him, you know. But I'm just saying, for to actually, I know what it was about. And this music game, you can always, and it's even crazier now because we can really run out. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm giving him so much. You get what I'm saying? I'm hoping he gonna do what he's supposed to do on YouTube if that's what he put. Yeah. Cause see, there's a lot of shit that I did, and I get a lot of hits. I get a lot of fucking hits. But only reason everybody don't get a chance. You get what I'm saying? I mean, I don't just go where I'm up, even if they got the money. You get what I'm saying? I just don't do that because it's like this might be. You don't know. That's just like the when you ride in your car and you go somewhere. And you go in somebody's house and you come back out, but there's somebody in there you know, he wants you to take him somewhere. You get what I'm saying? And you say, all right, because that's your partner or that's somebody you know. And don't know that this got a dope on them and pistols and all this. You get what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden my car flashes so we get pulled over. And then this come up, up under the seat and shit like that. No, that's all I'm saying. It's just we have to be a little bit smarter for the we fucking with, you know what I'm saying? Because we hanging around, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't right.
Yeah, we really got to be a little bit smarter. Yeah, tighten up. Yeah, motherfucker got to tighten up. And I know who gonna tighten up. It be the real that tighten up. And they stop hanging around and shit like that because they see y'all finna get it. You know? I'm not a real hater of nobody, for real. Nobody. I don't give a who you is. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a if I don't start, me and you used to with each other and I don't with you no more, I still ain't gonna hate on you. You get what I'm saying? Cause the reason why I was with you, it was a big reason. Yeah, that's where I'm trying to go. I don't know, I was still, you know, we just did a little run with Rolling Loud and all that old shit. Yeah, you up there? Alright, as soon as you get up there, let me know, cause we doing some pods right here. And then I'm gonna come up there and do
That's Scissor, the real thing?
Yup, the real deal. Where you at? The new car? Look, the little car that they just got the new car? Oh, okay, little brother, yeah. You know, I don't really call him little cuz, cause he be with us all the time. He like big bro or something. He be with us all the time, so yeah. That's why.
It's like your thermostat sticking and shit.
Oh, so I'm finna go up here to Scan. Scan said he finna pull up in a minute.
So you gonna go to scan joint?
Yeah, you know,
On the dual joint?
nah, I ain't gonna go to. I don't really want to go way out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he cool. This they ain't gonna be here, and I can go do Vlad TV at his studio. But I don't want to have to go way out there when I can just go right here to scan. You know what I'm saying?
I'm looking at his car.
Oh, I thought you were getting in a fight or something. I heard.
I'm looking at his car, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna probably go to scan, but
So, but you still waiting on scan to pull up though, right?
yeah, scan said he probably gonna be about 10 minutes. Man, I've been rapping since a kid. Real talk, since a little bit kid. You know what I'm saying? In that I was actually doing this in the school. Like a lot of people from Memphis know me from school and know me for doing the dance and like that. You get what I'm saying? Cause we always been in that damn hood. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. We always been in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
No matter how far you go, you seem to come back always.
Yep, cause that's what I just did. But I left him down there where he was, in Peoria.
Yeah.
You know, my hats out to the Peoria motherfucker, cause they showed me love. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
All that. And when I was down there, I ain't gonna even lie. These motherfuckers around there killing motherfuckers. And they was down there doing all kinds of shit, tell you. So a motherfucker can think the smaller spot is not the spot. Cause you know, most of the time you try to ride past, be going out of town, you'll try to stop somewhere like that. You just don't know. They down there acting a motherfucker.
Must get your issue down there too, huh?
Yeah, they was down there acting a motherfucking fool. The little building we was in, where we was recording that, right across the hallway from me. You know what I'm saying? We right across the hallway. That dude over there, and I saw these folks hanging with each other all the time. You get what I'm saying? For real. They were getting drunk. No, oh. Hey, Booker, I'm finna play this song right quick, cause I got them.
No little promising right there.
Hey, no. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the scan studio. He finna pull up. I'm gonna let him get this song right here. Then we gonna go over there. I'm gonna let him get some left songs and shit. And me and little brother gonna try to do a song right quick. Crazy. But this man, you know what I'm saying? This man right here, Booger man. You know, he drove us out of town everywhere we went. You know what I'm saying? 3-6 Mafia, all the time. He drove us out of town all the time. He's been my for a long time. And it's just been around like a motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? Me and this been hanging with each other.
Yeah, every state already in.
Yeah, it's like a motherfucker, you know, over and over and over again. That's how I got friends and in different cities, you get what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, just because I came there and I met people, and the people I met, somebody got cool, you know what I'm saying? That's what that, you know what I'm talking about? I'm like Trader Truth. They say Trader Truth like that. But I'm going to tell you the under God truth. I knew Trader Truth like that because he do that. You get what I'm saying? I call them motherfuckers reaching out to him just on a regular basis. You know, there's so much be going on down there. Well, you know what I'm saying? If I call you and say, what's up, how you doing? In real life, artists, rappers, you know, anybody who perform, sometimes they don't talk to a lot of motherfuckers. You get what I'm saying? And they only barely talk to a selective few, and that selective few now, it's kind of crazy to talk to them. Because now they be trying to go online and all that old shit, trying to get themselves known. You get what I'm saying? And I've been seeing a lot of that shit on this YouTube shit too. That how quick the would take somebody's name. Because you remember I said something about little brother Pooh Shiesty, but where I'm from, it wasn't snitching. You get what I'm saying? But this blogger gonna put it up there to make it look like I did. You get what I'm saying? And if you go and listen to the whole on the porch, off the porch interview, you'll know I did it. You get what I'm saying? He hurry up and cut it and then threw it up there. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you what I told him, and I told him just like this. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm from, any publicity is good publicity. You know what I'm saying? So I told him I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I was already keeping my name hot. Just off that shit. Remember with Vlad. Me doing what I'm doing right now, people love it. You get what I'm saying? People love that shit. And then sometimes I'm being funny. But right now I ain't be funny because I ain't drinking no more liquor. I'm drinking scissor and that shit. Yeah, I'm on scissor and I'm about 2 pills. Yeah, and I'm on about 2 pills. 2 pills for real. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. That does me good. I feel cool.
How long you been getting high, big dog?
Been getting high for a long time. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I do. You're not gonna tell me a real musician, and I ain't talking about the ones that just play instruments, but the ones that's like me, that perform and get out there and do their thing like they do. You're not gonna be able to tell me that them people all the rest of them. I'm gonna say all the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm only say all the rest of them because I know what we do. You know, you getting high. You need these kind of drugs to make these songs like you're doing. You get what I'm saying? I would probably not tell you that they was getting high at first until that day come when they high and they can't hide it. You get what I'm saying?
So the gift go hand in hand with the drug usage.
The gift, yeah. Hey, what you just scan? All right, here we come. Here we come like a mother. All right. Yeah, you know, everything that you get as a gift for that's in life, you know what I'm talking about? Like, for us to be living, you get gains from to make you help you move along with life sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Some folks take heed of it, some folks don't. But everything that you get, and I'm gonna give to you as a gift or somewhat of this, you're gonna always get the good and you're gonna always get the bad. You know what I'm saying? Let me say it a different way. If somebody give you something that really, really means something, can help you in your life, you know what I'm saying? And they just give it to you, like game. You got to understand there's another part to that game. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Simple and plain. So if you think somebody just came and gave you $1 million, you got to understand.
Come up on the back end.
Yeah, you got to understand that. Yeah, you got to understand that $1 million is something about that. But only been.
Do you think your career has been worth it as far as what comes on the back end, the negative that come with it?
Is your career?
Your career.
Mine.
The career that you've had with 3-6.
No, if it wasn't for 3-6, I'm going to tell you, I probably wouldn't even really, like I was rapping and dancing and all this period anyway. You get what I'm saying? It was automatic doing like a lot of us that went to Paul Neal probably gave them a name or, you know, their name came. I was Crunchy Black in the projects in North Memphis, Scudderfield, you know what I'm saying?
So you had no clue that you was going to go towards this route, be Oscar winning?
No, I knew that, and that's the point of me playing these songs to you and letting my fans hear this shit like I do, because, you know, as soon as I do this shit, I make it play it and I record a part and throw it up there. You get what I'm saying? And whoever I'm doing a feature for, somewhere, whatever, I'm going to tag them in it. That's your confirmation that I done this song. You get what I'm saying? And that's how it goes. Anybody pay me for a verse, they give to me now, they don't get that shit back later on.
How much you charging for a verse?
Yeah, you know, it depends. I got every Friday, I got low cash Fridays. Every Friday for any artist that's an up and coming artist, low cash Friday. And I only ask for $500. Low cash Friday, you got to catch it, and you got to DM me on the Instagram though.
What's the Instagram?
Yeah. I got a bunch of them
You gotta keep one, big dog.
No,
You
no,
know what I'm saying?
yeah. Like I say, I'm not really like the rest of the ass. You get what I'm saying? I wouldn't even
That's
have.
where the money at.
Yeah, you're right. And that's the only reason I got all them different ones. You get what I'm saying?
That's why you gotta keep one. If I got a block, if I sell dope and I got 5 different blocks, niggas looking for me at 5 different blocks, when nigga gets to the second block, he gonna be tired of looking for me.
Yeah, but you know what? On all my shit, I can place a picture up there right now. And it's gonna go on all them up.
I feel you, big
It's
dog.
gonna go on all them up. It's gonna go. I got 3-6 Mafia page. I got Mafia 6 and Crunchy Black page. The manager and Crunchy Black page. I got Hard Hit Money Gang page. I got Donnell Black. You know, I got 2 Donnell Blacks. You get what I'm saying?
That's your real name?
No. My name's Donnell, but Black ain't even it. But you know, I really don't tell my name, and you have to be writing a check. You know what I'm saying? So what should you know my name? And I gave, if you got a name from me or whatever, I just don't think giving my name is what I need to be doing if they ain't writing a check. You get what I'm saying? It's like, that's crazy as a mother. If you want to know that, what's your real name? You might be the police. You get what I'm saying? And let's go.
Crunchy Black, big dog, got us in the hood.
You already know, man. You out here.
Ain't nothing Hollywood about it. We definitely in the hood.
Yeah,
The scam,
we in the hood.
scam God.
Scam man.
Yes, sir, scam man it is.
Yeah,
Definitely in the hood.
Hey, man, you know we got. You with me, man? We gonna be in the hood. It's gonna be all good, and keep it on the wood, man. You know what I'm talking about? Just like that, man.
Just like that.
It might seem like it be on some bullshit, but this ain't no whole bunch of bullshit. Just trying to get some money,
Yes,
man.
sir. That's
We
all
can
it
beat
is.
with this.
Yeah,
But
no,
what we
it
get,
can definitely go down, but you know, hey,
We
man.
can beat with this.
Just like I've been saying all day, all through the whole interview, it's time for us to try to show us how to do something right. You know what I'm saying? Life ain't that more long, and it's crazy as hell that ain't living a long life.
You say, what's up, Mary?
Yeah, no, for
Mary
real.
Jane.
Nah, really, that's who I was talking about in real life. I was talking about this girl I'm talking about now.
What's her name?
Mary P. Her name Mary P. She's a little Japanese little female. You know, mom and dad had money. She was jocking me, and I met her when she was probably about 14, 15, probably even 16. I don't even know. She always be saying shit. But she was pretty cool back then. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She was, but you know, she was just learning. But after I left Memphis and went other places and came back, that like I think she poisoned it. You get what I'm saying?
Say poison?
Yeah, I think she poisoned it. It's like a lot of shit I guess she with a lot of shit I guess he did. When she think this shit or whatever, and it wasn't this shit, and they ain't this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Introduce yourself to the people.
Hey man, y'all already know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? I can just tell you, but you know, just saying me, you know who I am, Crunchy Black. You know what I'm saying? One of the members you used to be in 3-6 Mafia. You get what I'm saying?
Used to be, what you mean?
I used to be in 3-6 Mafia. I had caught myself mad one day and ended up dipping off. And you know, that was the end of that. But you know, for me, you know, Paul and Juicy is considered as 3-6 Mafia now, since they never gave it a split. But in my heart, in my soul, you know, I'm still that. You know what I'm saying? Mafia for life.
That's Mafia. My dog. So, how many original people in 3-6 Mafia?
It was only 6 that was part of the deal. No, it was only 6 of us though, for real, yeah.
So who all was the 6?
5. It was 5 guys and 1 female. Coop, Lloyd, rest in peace to both of them. Paul, Juicy, and me, and then Gangsta Boot. You know what I'm saying? One of the hardest girls from Memphis.
When did Project Pat come along?
Project Pat always been there. He always been there. You know, it ain't been a secret. He always been there. Pat is Juicy brother, and Pat was holding his own as a mixtape artist back when. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they were putting albums and shit with Pat on it and back then. So all of us knew, well, everybody knew about Pat, you know what I'm saying? And what's cool, he's actually still, you know, really all of us still is the same. It just, with 360 Mafia or Hypnotized Man, we was all for each other. You get what I'm saying? So, no, we didn't go rap with other. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we ain't go rap on other, and we didn't like feature on nobody or no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We thought it would be better if we didn't do like that. You get what I'm saying?
It's best to keep the money in the crib instead of having to shop out the other one.
Right. So that's how we was, and you know, that's really why I say how we was, because you know I be doing verses for artists, you know, up and coming artists like that. I just like getting and showing the love. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So whenever I was able to actually go do that, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing it. And at the same time, it ain't like I started doing it because I left Paul and them, or we wasn't in the group. I wasn't in the group no more or nothing like that. It just, you know, I feel like show some love to people. People always was asking me about that. People was always trying to get hooks and shit, but I was like, kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm rolling with the Mafia. You know what I'm saying? With the Mafia, we was doing a whole bunch. You know what I'm saying? We was getting cash like a mother. You know what I'm talking about?
So y'all still link as far as homies, but just no more business?
We still link as homies. We still link as shows. You know what I'm saying? A lot of we just did the Rolling Loud shit. You know what I'm saying? It was off the chain. You can look it up, which they probably already have. But yeah, we still homies. That's what I'm saying. It's like with us, we did together for real. That you hear other groups and other people saying they did, you know, we did as kids, so it was quite natural for us to give Paul and Juicy the respect, you know what I'm saying, as the bosses, you get what I'm saying? Because we were doing it as kids, you know what I'm talking about?
So they the founders, they the ones who kicked it off?
Paul Paul was a producer, is a producer, and Juicy is a producer, and all the while they've been producing, they've been putting out little mixtapes and like that, and you know, it just took from Paul from Black Haven, which is White Haven, but you know, we switched to Black Haven, and then Juicy and North Memphis out there, you know, they on both of them on the opposite side of the city, you get what I'm saying? And mother all between them, in the middle of all that, from here, from White Haven, Black Haven, all the way to North Memphis, every neighborhood in between that, you know what I'm saying, bump out of Paul, bump out of Juicy, till they down there met up, you know what I'm saying, and when they met up, they kind of got up with each other and they did what they did, or what they've been doing, you know.
So where do you come into play? If they, you say one is from Black Haven, which was formerly
I'm from South Memphis. I've been telling you that all night. I'm from South Memphis, you know what I'm saying? I'm from South Memphis like a mother. You know what I'm talking about? I represent where I'm from. You know, I ain't the type of that's gonna jump on a lot of different boats. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna always be on the same boat. I with the same. You know what I'm saying? I left Memphis and was gone from Memphis for so many years, 10, 11, 12 years. But when I came back with the same I was with when I was here. You get what I'm saying?
Where you go?
Man, around the world, man. You know how I get down. Man, I moved around a lot of little spots and you know what I'm saying? With other people, getting to see other things. You know what I'm saying? Being able to come back and tell motherfuckers something that they haven't seen. You know what I'm saying?
You ever stayed out the country?
Well, I ain't stayed out the country. I'd be lying, but, you know, I think I will. I think I will because I like to be somewhere where I can just be, you know what I'm saying? Actually doing me and not having to be into all the bullshit. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You know, a lot of people put themselves in bullshit because they with, I ain't gonna say bullshit, I'm just gonna say they put themselves in the wrong element. something that they probably ain't gonna be doing. They wouldn't get caught doing it, but they doing it. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Memphis is a rough place and a lot of BS go on and go around out here, but it seems to breed like some dope artists. Like even from back in the day, blues was started here.
Yeah,
so
right.
Even to this day right now.
As they hey, BB King.
Yes,
you know
sir.
A lot of motherfuckers came from here. Yeah, I hear that bullshit. They say that we got a curse on our city, and anybody said they bullshit as hell. I don't give a who they is. But ain't no curse on the city, and the curses on the city is we breathe music, mother. You get what I'm saying? People who can play a good guitar, people who can write a good song, come up with a good beat. We bred them from here. You know
it's a give and a take. You can't expect the genius to come from that with just straight lovey-dovey situation. Right. It's gonna come with some thorns with the rose, you know?
Yeah, like a motherfucker. You got to, a rose is a pretty thing, but you grab the wrong way, then what?
Right,
they got some defense on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but hey man, it is what it is. We just got to I think we just got to learn how to keep it real. And I always do interviews and y'all always ask me what can I say to the younger guys is right now at this moment right now, I would say learn how to be loyal. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to stand for something. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
The that we might be standing for is not what you really supposed to be standing for. They say all people have a purpose for being on this earth. What's your purpose? You find out that, and then you stand on that. You know what I'm saying? And for the ones who smart enough to do that, or pay that much attention to yourself, then you automatic would learn that.
See, that's easily said. You're from here. I'm from Chicago, so I really don't know the politics of Memphis. So you can easily say, okay, you can do this, you can do that, but you know more than I do as far as the climate of Memphis. You see all the things that's going on. A lot of people going to jail. A lot of people getting killed, stuff like that.
Yeah, but that's a group of that really ain't been paying. You know what I'm saying? Attention, and just so happen for them type of that ain't been paying a lot of attention. And sometimes we'll get into this music game, and we get to being around other people that like this music game, that like us when we're in it, or we let them go to our heads. You get what I'm saying? And we get to doing that we don't supposed to be doing, or we don't say it once upon a time in our life that I wouldn't get caught doing this. You know what I'm saying? And but like I say, I always say that got something to do with part of the internet.
Yeah,
when the internet came, when the internet came, then started, been asking to show their feelings for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And you get what I'm saying? But now all of a sudden it's acting like this on the internet. You get what I'm saying? They snitching. They wearing these type of clothes that they wear. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I used to wear big bag clothes. My pants used to be all the way down. But in real life, it looked better. In real life, it looked better with your clothes all fitting onto your body like it's supposed to. Now, you don't want them too skin tight. Now, you look like some of these I'm talking about. But at the same time, you want to look like a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? You want to be at a motherfucker the way you need to be at them. If it's a business, if it's a pretty young lady you might digging or something, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's you trying to be a part of something somebody else got to.
You got to be presentable.
Yeah, you got
to catch that the right way.
Right.
You ain't a chick who you digging ain't gonna want to fuck with you if you looking like a bum.
Yeah, and that bitch do then, you know what I'm saying?
She with bum.
Yeah, she with bum. That bitch is called cold. She can take that from and make that look good, There's a lot of people out there say they can do that, and a lot of people have been speaking on that, how they can make a, you know what I'm saying? But I say to that, then if you can, you can, you know what I'm saying? Cause we don't be men just making women, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
but now that the situation seems like it's on change, I'm gonna say this, it haven't changed at all. You know what I'm saying? We just giving you enough space to hang yourself. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
It ain't ain't really changed at all, you know. We know what you've been asking for years and years, you know what I'm saying? Now we here, we at this shit. We letting you do you.
Is that still part of gorilla pimping?
Yeah, that's all always be, you know, with the gorilla pimping, it got something to do with being smart, but being able to stand on your word. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You know, as long as you smart, you can gorilla, bitch. You know what I'm saying? To do what you wanted to do by just being that type of. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
My grandma said always she's for women. She said only like people who like you. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
If they show you any liking, that's the person you probably need to get a relationship with because they like you genuine. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
They don't like you just because of who you are or what you do. You get what I'm saying? Even if they didn't know that they met you and you wasn't who you was, then I think you'll still probably be cool with that person. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Speaking, you brought your grandma up. Speaking of your grandma, I kind of want to know how you were raised because I read that you was born in a prison. Is that true?
Yeah. I was born in a prison. They sent me to the prison sent me to my grandmama, which my brother and my cousin came down to the bus station.
When you were born, sent you to your grandma?
Yeah. When you have a baby in a prison, if that ain't a prison, they got this inside meaning they may have some prisons back then. You probably had it. I don't saw it before, but you know they have where the women have the baby in the prison, and then they take care of the baby, and you get to see the baby every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? But I heard they did that for motherfuckers who probably
Have no money or something?
Yeah, they had no family out there.
Didn't have no family.
Yeah, they didn't have no family out there. I think that's what they were saying, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, my grandmama got me. And my grandmama, she was like the sweetest in the world, but who grandmama ain't? You know what I'm talking about? But, and by me coming from that situation, she kind of showed me a lot of love. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tried to make sure I didn't do nothing stupid, and which I didn't. I know she's proud of me because I'm somebody. You get what I'm saying?
Granny still here with us today?
No, Granny died when I was like 9, 10 years old.
Okay.
And she died in my face.
Oh, okay.
Yes. My grandmama had asthma. Well, she had to do that little pump.
You watched her take her last breath?
Well, she didn't try. I didn't try to watch. Well, I used to rock, like in a rocking chair like this. And she used to have one of them motherfuckers in the house for me. And I used to sit in it all the time and rock. But that's when I was trying to figure shit out. You get what I'm saying? And she had that shit where she was sick. She would get sick. And sometimes it got so bad, I guess, where she might could lose her breath. And if she can't catch it, then it's f***ed up. But she knew when that shit would happen. Sometimes we can grab her little shit and she can take the little you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Hit herself again and she cool. And at this time, I guess she just felt like it was gone. She finna go. She feel it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So she sent me to the back room to get something like a piss pan, you know. That's how sick she was. Sometimes she had to we had to get the pan and she, you know, put her up on her or whatever. But yeah, she sent me to the back room to get the piss pan. But well, she knew it. I'm bad as a mother. I'm smart enough to know the piss pan in the top of the closet. I got to get something to step on before I go there. You know what I'm saying? And by me moving like that and knowing, I got back early. She expected me to be in there trying to get a piss pan, and she'll be dead. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But I come on up out of there with the piss pan, but one shit I can do but see it, and I get to notice it, and I get to screaming and hollering and running up at the house, and my brother and them coming up the street, but one of the closest little friends I had in that apartment, in the projects out there, his mama was a lady who walked around all the time with the little doctor looking on. You know, back then we didn't know there was RNA and all that. We thought that was the doctor. So I'm running down there trying to get this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
Say, Granny, right?
My grandmama died. I was gonna run down here, but you know, she wasn't a doctor, but she did call the ambulance. And at the same time, you know, my brother and them tried to see what it was, but like I said, with that, once your breath gone, your breath gone.
Yes, sir. At what age did you start turning up? Cause you still wild to this day.
Yeah, I started, tell you on the God truth, I've been always like this. They used to call me Mr. Donnell. And they'd be like, Mr. Donnell, come here. And I'd be like, F you.
How old
I
were
was
you?
a kid.
You went around talking about
F you. I ain't supposed to be saying F you. I don't give a f. But, you know, at the same time, and I do my kids like that. At the same time, you know, let them do what they do, and you know, you can tell them right from wrong. You know what I'm saying? What's our mistake out here with our kids is we ain't even trying to tell them. We ain't even trying to let them know we did what we did. If they don't know, but for me, all my kids, that motherfucker called me like, Dad, I was just doing this and doing that, and you robbed them, woo, 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 or say some kind of crazy that went on a long time ago, and all my kids, they pretty much, like Kelsey, she modeling like a motherfucker, and she also, she finna start doing some TV. She was telling me about it yesterday. She had to get the lawyers to look over her paperwork, and she finna go stay and be on TV, one of these little reality shows they got going on, and my man, he rapping like a motherfucker. That's my youngest son. That's who I was telling you about, when I was saying, that had me buying ounces when we was in Peoria. I was buying ounces every 2 days. I mean, every day down there. Wasn't it, man? It was down there every day. But I was getting from that little now.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was getting from that little now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, come on. I got to let them motherfuckers see you. Because a lot of times they don't be understanding that, you know, you can meet me and actually be my friend. You get what I'm saying? Y'all already know him. I know y'all know who this is, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Don't like Jim G. Shout out my boy Black, you know.
Man, look, this right here is so cool, man. Look, this got me this gig. What kind of gonna help you get some money, man? That got to be in your life forever, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir. We gotta keep it player.
Man, we got to, yeah, man. See, that's what I mean and what I said about the young people was that we haven't showed them enough. You get what I'm saying? We show them enough wrong, but can't show them enough right.
True story. I still want to kind of stick on the subject we was just on as far as like when you turned up. How old were you when you first, started getting high?
Get high?
Yes, sir.
Oh, well,
I'm gonna keep it funky with you so far. You think
no,
I'm
no,
good?
They get, no,
I was
they
8 years old when I first started.
No, but they get high. You know what I'm saying? They get high. Didn't start until we got a little older, didn't it? We like when I was young, he was doing back and flips and jumping over. He wasn't thinking about getting no high.
Yes,
now don't get me wrong. My first time that I rolled up some sage and a whole bunch of junks. I rolled sage up in a whole bunch of junks. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but a bag of my auntie's sage in that motherfucker. And I rolled up a junk, but I used to go to this school called Colonial. It was a white folks school. And they buy junks for $2. They smoking sage like a motherfucker. Them folks had fun with that too. I promise you. I got that. Now that's the first time I did that. Now I was young then, but when it was time to get high, and we was like DJ Paul and all that, we was all down there. Yeah, we were almost grown. See, a lot of folks think we was doing this because we rapped since we been kids. Yeah. And since we've been kids, we've been rapping about what we was doing. You get what I'm saying? Only reason we did it because Paul, the one started, and Juicy, the one started, when they was rapping and doing what they was doing, Paul was talking about motherfuckers. Everybody. Paul would get a bitch and do whatever he gonna do, and the bitch get an attitude, he'll have that bitch on his next song, his album, his mixtape. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, somebody was f***ing in the studio. On the song. What was that?
Yeah, I think that was what you call that was Lil Pat. Lil Pat, not Project Pat. Project Pat don't play that bull. The Lil Pat
Mister don't play out.
Yeah, he don't play that bull. When we came out rapping, everything we said on the song, we had to be doing it. You get what I'm saying? For us, that's how it was.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? You couldn't say you did nothing and didn't do it for real, you know what I'm saying?
And y'all was some of the first people. Y'all came out in '91.
Yeah.
Only motherfucker before y'all was Run DMC and NWA.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And that is the era when she had to be real.
K-Rito and them, Gangsta and them, cause that's what we was listening to.
So back then, I'm from that era too. Maybe not that far back, but where an era where you had to be real with what you saying in raps. Nowadays, a lot of people were just saying anything.
They just saying something.
As long as
anything.
they rap.
They icons. They
right.
They all kinds of
They never did nothing.
Yeah, they did nothing. You know, an icon is a person that did multiple different and actually helped out the world. You know what I'm saying? They don't call them icon because they did a lot of music. They call them icon because they did a lot of music and they don't help other people's in other situations.
You guys are definitely icons because you can hear all type of remixes with samples by y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But see, that's why we knew we was doing what we was supposed to been doing. That's back to me saying your purpose. You know what I'm saying?
You motherfuckers went so hard. You got Oscars. This white.
We got Oscar. We got an Oscar, but we got an Oscar because Paul and Juicy had a good relationship with John Cena. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he became a big person. Rest in peace to him. He became a big person. Well, he was doing movies. I actually put Project Pass on Baby Boy, the movie. Baby
I didn't
Boy.
know that.
Project Pack. That's where we got a Grammy from. You know what I'm saying?
From Baby Boy?
Yeah, from Baby Boy. It's my baby mama. You
No,
know that was
okay.
on
I
the
thought y'all got a
soundtrack.
Grammy from the Hustle and Flow.
No,
Not the
we got
Grammy.
an
I mean, that was an
Oscar.
Oscar.
Yeah, we got an Oscar.
Okay,
But we got a Grammy from that. You know what I'm saying?
You rest in peace, John Singleton, and rest in peace, Pimp C. I actually want to start.
Pimp C.
Pimp, you hear?
Yeah. Plenty much for Pimp C, cause Pimp C was like a big brother for real for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And it got to be for Pimp C. And then at the same time, I'm gonna go and send a shout out to my boy Bushwick. You know what I'm saying?
Bushwick Bill, yes sir.
Yeah, he hung out with me before he died, and I was one of the persons that he really wanted to hang out with before he died. So, you know, rest in peace to Bushwick, for real, for real.
What you sipping on, big dog?
Oh, man, I ain't doing no wetting it down with a little scissor, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
Wetting it down with a little scissor.
What's crazy is y'all is definitely ahead of y'all time because people nowadays, talking about the activists or all that other stuff, and y'all been doing this since the 90s. Y'all been on this since the 90s.
Yeah, we've been doing it just like Houston been doing it for a long time because at that time, when the flu came back when, that's where scissor came from.
From where?
But from flu, you know, you would have to be like had a flu and be about to die, and you can drink scissor and they'll bring you back. You know what I'm saying? That's where scissor came from. Promethazine with codeine. That's where that shit came from. You need codeine and promethazine to make your body. Now, how we drink it, you might can kill yourself.
Yes, sir.
But how they was doing when they would make you take that shit home, they would have it in the refrigerator. Your grandmama and them would have it. You know, like your mama probably wouldn't, but your grandmama would. She would always have that syrup in her refrigerator. And it sets in there from the day it walks in the building.
They say Pimp C died off the syrup.
What
you think?
I don't think he died off the syrup or nothing like that because, you know, for once he did the and for when I think Pimp had been left this alone a long time ago. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
When we was running around that mother baby ballers. True enough, I think he only got on the song with Paul and them because he liked it a lot. And, you know, we liked to hear it a lot. You know, some people you meet as an artist, meeting another artist, and they was making their noise, you making your noise, and you meet them and you actually be friends with them. They actually be genuine people. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The Yin Yang twins was actually genuine people for me. The franchise boys were actually genuine people for me. You know, when I left Paul and them, a lot of rappers them had an attitude. It felt like I left them because they wasn't with me like they were with me when I was with Paul and them. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So them wasn't genuine people. They was only with me because of who I was with, or I was somebody at that time.
Yeah,
You get what I'm
yeah.
saying? So I try to always make sure I stay 100 with the people who stay 100 with me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can tell me something, and I'm gonna keep it a secret if you say between me and you. You get what I'm saying? And all that. I'm not gonna go and try to have a conversation with a about somebody else. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That's the reason why I pretty much been Crunchy Black like this. You know, everybody from my city know I get down, but at the same time they know I'm real as well. I'm gonna keep it real with everybody. You know what I'm saying? We don't pay bills. We don't gauge the shoes. We see doing this for the for YouTube and like that. But would you give these folks this money if they won
If
your
wasn't no show.
Yeah. If you
Yeah,
weren't
yeah.
monetized, if you wasn't getting a check from the
Trying to get some clout off.
Right.
Help them.
right. So what I mean to them people right there, I always used to tell people, try to do if you're a bad person, because that's probably a lot of people who I was around a lot. Well, we did like whatever. But I used to always say, just try to do something good for a person one day, and you'll get to see they feel better than when you don't took something from or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, really.
Yeah, they feel way better. I promise.
Helping them definitely do.
Yeah, I promise you do. And if ever had a chance to do something for somebody else without saying something about it, without being able to say, I'm doing this for you because I'm going to need you one day and all that old bull, they'll know what I'm talking about. It feel good.
Yes, sir.
It feel good like a mother.
Just be a solid one.
Yeah.
Memphis is real small, and I hear Moneybagg Yo was your cousin.
Yeah, Moneybagg Yo, my cousin through my folks name, Cornelius name, you know, that's his folks name, brothers, they did something. No, I'm talking about this camera.
Okay.
Yeah,
You keep going, dog.
yeah, that's my cousin through my folks name, and you know, I fuck with Moneybagg Yo, but I fuck with Moneybagg Yo because he was smart. You know, he came from a spot, and he knew what to do, and he took that chance. You know, a lot of us don't take that chance. Big Boogie, I just with him. You know, I'm the type of artist that like to see another artist get out there and do his thing and be him, and it's 100 with it. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And I'm fucking with they be talking about he health. You know,
The NLE Chopper?
yeah, I fuck with him a lot too. I fuck with him a lot because once you got a chance, and that's what I was just saying, people don't be taking a chance. Why you got a chance? If you got a chance to take a chance, then take that chance. Unless it's you stealing or doing something where you might can go to jail. But for something worth something, just try it. You might love it. You know what I'm saying?
When did you realize, like, doing certain game, or have you grown out of that? Because the way you sound right now, like you on a straight and narrow. This ain't never been the country block I heard.
Yeah, no, but see, the only reason I'm like this is because I always been like this. Y'all just didn't get this part of me. You get what I'm saying? You know, like I said, I'm not the who wanted to be on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the who wanted to be on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And all that old, how we used to move like thugs. You see, when y'all pulled up, we get out the car. I jump out the car with my little pistol and AA us. You get what I'm saying?
Sir.
That's how we get down. You know, I don't give a who you is. You get up, I get up.
Yes, sir.
You get what I'm saying? So I want to make sure both of us all are straight. And that's how we always been. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Just a normal little studio day, man. Was not doing too much. We're just doing these
What you doing right now?
these experiences. I got a whole bunch of these motherfuckers. I got a young he be banging these and all these junk be really busting, you know what I'm saying? I just be needing something, man, you know what I'm saying? I don't do cocaine no more. So I'm still in that high stage though. I need to do something. So I said cocaine and I got me X pills. You know, let's make it fun. I'm fun now. No more
X pill chasing down with the syrup. You mix the green with something else?
Huh? Yeah, well, I had syrup already in there. You see how dark it look now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had syrup already in there, so I just poured a little more on this to make it taste like candy, like it do. And it's cool.
Yes, Pete, Memphis and Atlanta got a lot in common. Like two black ran cities.
Yeah, right.
It's
right.
a lot in common, a lot different in the cities. Would you say by this being a black city, you get love from the police?
Well, you know, for us being a small city and us being who we are, I always have good police from Memphis. They don't be on no bullshit. Now, say they do, but I think they just saying that because they doing the wrong. You know what I'm saying?
They moving around.
Yeah, they moving wrong because in real life for me, that when I get stopped by the police now, and I don't get stopped a lot, but back when I did, they ain't used to be on no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Half of the charges that had ended up being gone because, you know, we got the key to the city and the county.
Right.
And having the key to the city and the county, that's some big around here. It really supposed to be some big period for anybody that get the key to their city. So you get the key to your city, being it's supposed to be some big, like, that's one reason why I try not to get in no trouble no more, because it look bad for the city.
Yes, sir.
That's one reason why I felt like I felt when I was saying them kill dogs like that. That's bad for the city, dog. You know what I'm saying? And them motherfuckers talk about Ricos and all that other they show saying them motherfuckers here. They saying them motherfuckers are here. I just came out of a building next door. Oh, it's about 20 young all the got pistols. They had all the had pistols and sticks. They said, hey, yo, I said, who's turn up there? They said, yeah, I said, man, that's a bad bunch. And they're like, tell them it's Crunchy. They ready to told them Crunchy. Then they just said, hey, come on up here, Crunchy, come on. I'm like, yeah, I ain't been going no in the building. But I went on up there with them. They got the green. They might got other, but I just went on and grabbed this. Because I've been drinking this since I've been back in Memphis, that green. And
Yes,
the way
sir.
I mix it up, it be good. You know what I'm
Yes, sir. Give us one exclusive story before we get up out of here. I know you got something for us.
Exclusive story. Scan, what's that word we did? We was at Big B house and we did something before we took the, what we do? You remember? When that dude came up there talking about he wanted to do something to us because we had, all there was a weed or something like. Yeah, it was a weed, yeah.
We had an autograph sign up there, Pop.
Yeah, Pop Tunes. Yeah, right. Look, we got the for the weed, and then we had the Prophet Posse album drop, and all the people who on the album, we gonna meet up at the CD place, Pop Tunes, to do autograph session, and me and this. We up there, we would come up there, as soon as I come up there, mother say, dude and them up there, they act like they want to fight us. We get ready to jump up and kick these, we'll kick ass now. But we'll kick ass, somebody will call the police. I had the police to pull up there, and the sheriff came up there like, man, scared get in the motherfucking police. They take our ass to jail. I got the little pistol on me. I always keep a little pistol on me. But don't know, you know what I'm saying? But I got the little pistol on me, and I said, scan. All right, baby. Look, that's our other brother right there. Been with us around a long time. Jamming like a mother. Chaos. Yeah, chaos. Yeah. Look, they put our ass in a police car. They take us downstairs. But why they got us in the police car? I say, scan. Grab my pistol. I said, I need to put it in the seat. He like, where you gonna put it in the seat? They got the hard seat. You know what I'm saying? The seat you can't squeeze nothing through. I'm like, he like, where you put that? He finna do it at first. Like, where it at? He thinking it's like slipping I'm like, it's in my drawers. I said, finna go grab your pussy out your drawers. Yeah. And then, look, you going to jail with me today. I went to jail, and I got all the way up on the 6th floor with the pistol, didn't it?
All the way.
All the way up on the 6th floor in a jailhouse, 201 Popular. I got all the way up on the 6th floor with the pistol.
The whole bill alarm started going on.
Yeah, and but they never did. They gonna think I was Coop. They say that's Coop. He got a metal plate in his head, didn't it? Hey, I'm in the holding cell, and scared like you should get up. I was like, yeah. He like, what? And then the GDs don't act the food up on the 6th floor. They don't burn up, burnt the covers up, did all kinds of. So they got them on lockdown. So now everybody coming in jail, they doing extra miles on our ass. You know what I'm saying? They got us all in the holding cell. They're taking us one by one, taking us to the bathroom thing, making us script, cough, and do all this old shit. I went all the way down that stand. I get in that room where you got to take off your clothes and just you and the guard. And he said, "Now you straight. Come on, you cool, Crunchy, you cool. Come on." They
you the one got the what's name?
I had a pistol all the way up to the 6th floor. And when I got to the 6th floor, my cousin Kenny and Kevin, they had some dudes that growed up with them. And one of them was a turnkey dude at the jail. He found out I was in there. He came and got me out of my cell, took me to where the guards be in their private little room, eating it, and let me use the phone to call and get my bail. You know what I'm saying? But when we go in there, he like, before he let me use the phone, he like, you straight? Everything all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. Then he like, yeah, I know you cool. I said, well, for real though, I really ain't cool. He like, what you talking about? I said, I got a gun on me. He like, you got a what? I said, I got a gun on me. He said, stop playing. He think I'm playing. Y'all pull that little bit of that pistol out my drawer, that man ass like the fainted, dog. He felt like it was a hit on their ass. GDs had just act a fool on up on the 6th and the 8th floor. They had just act a fool. But yeah, I ended up giving him the gun, taking the bullets out of it, giving it to him. And I don't know if he got it out of there or not, because I ain't even asking that no more. Yeah, I ain't saying his name because I don't know if he still work down there. I don't want to fuck him up, but it's been a long damn time. But that was the wildest. But another wild joint, we was in Richmond, I think. And when we pulled up on there, and I only think it was Richmond because Richmond, Virginia was wild as a mother. They wild. South Carolina, North Carolina, all that wild like that. But we pulled up at the show. When we pulling up in the show, we got to pull up in this little long ass turn like this to get to where it was. And when we got up there, somebody had just got killed. He was laying in the middle of the street. We had to go around. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We was young as a mom. I met Paul. Paul was DJing when we used to throw house parties in Memphis.
He used to come with the crates.
Come with the crate, come with the equipment. We used to set that shit up. Yeah, woo-doo. And that jamming. And going crazy every time to the mother would pay Paul to be the DJ.
Did you know back then that y'all was gonna go this far? Like when you was helping your homie just do house parties and shit, did you have a feeling? Was this something like in your soul telling you, like, okay, it's the right way to go?
Look, for me, my family used to always, cause I like to dance. My brother was when you just came to. My brother, he's a dancing mother, but they was gangsters. They gangsters as a mother. They used to be like them little break dance ad crews, but being from our project, they didn't look feminine. You know what I'm saying?
It looks feminine.
Well, you know, break dancing looked feminine. Who gonna spin on their damn back? You know, they do that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna hate on them, but I'm gonna just tell the truth. Breakdance was only good for the music that it brought. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't cool for to be spinning and jumping all up their back and like that. But right now, I just seen some young doing it right now. That's cold.
What gives you the courage to be a gangster and at the same time be a dancer? Because it is a lot of stigmas.
Yeah. But me, I've been me all my life. You get what I'm saying? And I don't know if God just gave me this glory where everything I do, motherfuckers like it. You know what I'm saying? When I do interviews for anything, your numbers gonna go up. People love me. You can go look at any interview out there. You don't hear nobody talking.
You definitely got a eccentric style. It's actually a few people that ride the same, and it's natural. It's not like y'all riding each other's wave, but it's you, it's Boosie,
Yeah.
it's Kodak Black, it's
Yeah.
Flavor Flav.
Yeah.
Not that all y'all just 'cause y'all black, but at the same time y'all got the I'm gonna live out loud vibe. I'm gonna do me.
Right,
You is.
right. I've been on that since a long time ago because, you know, when I was my grandma died, and then I ended up moving my auntie. My auntie used to make sure I didn't get in trouble, but I was getting in trouble like a mother. You know what I'm saying? And not knowing that my grandma told her make sure I stay alive. You get what I'm saying? Make sure I don't die before she do or whatever. And I used to just be bad as a mother. But at the same time, my family, my grandmama, my aunties, my brothers, my cousin, older cousin, all of them, they got on our ass. You know what I'm saying? They got on our ass. There wasn't no such thing that you could see me doing something out in the street, but you know me and you couldn't do nothing about it.
Right. Can't get up with the
Yeah, we'll get up with our ass. So that's where learning how and how to move for real the right way. You know what I'm saying? You know, you would be lost in the sauce, as I would say, for a long time because a mother wouldn't tell a mother what they should be doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot of things that's going on right now. 'Cause
Yeah,
the
yeah,
motherfucker can't tell a kid.
Yeah, and it really ain't our fault. It's their fault, and they try to blame it on us, but it's y'all fault because y'all don't want to listen. I used to always say when I was little coming up, a child never asked to be here, but yet have a purpose for living.
Yeah, it's a lot of crazy shit going
Did
on.
y'all call that damn fool? That damn stomach over there just sound like a monster.
Definitely need that turkey leg.
Man, that turkey leg, man, gonna be great about it right
What's
now.
the best food in Memphis?
Well, you know, we good on barbecuing. You know what I'm saying? Like Tom's Barbecue.
Tom's.
Yeah, I with Tom's Barbecue. And the only reason I with Tom's Barbecue because I don't know, them might be over there with their meat in the grill right now. They closed down, they should be good above. With the sauce, without the sauce, and all kinds of. And they sell a lot of like I go all around the world and I eat rib tips. But
Man,
other
well,
folks' rib tips is cut out of ribs.
Mm-hmm.
They got real rib tips with nothing but a lot of meat with a flat little bone in it, mother boy, and different little parts. They be busting. They turkey legs ridiculous. All that ridiculous though. I ain't gonna lie, all that ridiculous and all that good. But we got spots downtown on Beale Street. But you know, I'm from the projects, and the projects in Memphis, well, in a lot of cities, it's right downtown by the jail. So I'm not trying to be down about the damn jail. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I'm not giving them
Free opportunity.
Yeah.
Bump
When
into
I
me.
learned that if I don't be in certain spots, I won't get an interview with the police. I stopped going to certain spots.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I'm saying? I ain't let the guy in my life. I'm a guy in my life, my damn self.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? So a mother tell me back to what you were saying. How did I have the courage to be a rapper or be a gangster and dancing? Because I always did what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? I always did what I wanted to do, how I wanted to do it. And I ain't give a like right now. I don't give a about somebody saying something about me. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I don't give a. I don't. What you saying is not gonna stand up to what it really is. You get what I'm saying?
How I feel is time more important. If I waste my time worrying about what you thinking about,
Man,
I'm in my own way.
what you said, and I learned that a long time ago. I learned that when I was a kid, worrying about what somebody else doing. You know, I never talked about another motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? Motherfucker was telling me when we had this pandemic going on, hey man, you need to start a podcast because you talk good. But I don't want to know about niggas like that. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And I ain't just saying about niggas. I don't want to know about nobody like that. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I don't care about how you live your life. I don't care. But we're at Scan Studio.
Hello?
We're at Scan Studio.
It's Scan John.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call you when I get right there.
You know where it at? Yeah, you know, right there where you used to stay at, but down the street. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Now you know he like right across the street by the Sunny.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So
What's the craziest thing you ever bought a lady friend?
that I bought a lady friend?
Yes, sir.
Well, you know, I talk a lot of but I with the women I be with. You get what I'm saying? And that's the only reason I get to have women because who I say like I'm not buying no Birkin. Now, I'm not doing no like that. Now I buy all my girls some Birkins if that's the point, but I'm not buying no woman none like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I don't buy for women. The last little girl I met with, I bought a lot of Gucci purses and all kinds of. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But that was a girl that be with me all the time. How am I walk around here with this shit on and she ain't got it? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But at the same time, like I said, I'm from Memphis. You know, we big up on pimping. And pimping for us was not just making a woman give us her money. It was helping a woman like a nigga supposed to into whatever she was trying to do. You know what I'm saying?
Big dog.
Yeah, without pimping, the bitch might can go back to school if she wants to. Because we giving them hours in their time. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You get to count the times of the day and the hours that you got to f off or get some money. You know what I'm saying? And we know you got a dream. Don't you want to get close to that?
Well, hopefully you got
Yeah,
a dream, baby.
Right. I'm just saying, but with anybody in the world, with any person, if you got somebody bagging you up, being there when you need them, then that's better than just having a baby daddy. Cause your baby daddy ain't showing up all the time. You get what I'm saying?
And sad.
Yeah, but this you give your money to calling you as you is, you alright? When you tell him you need to do something, he doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
A lot of people don't know what pimping is, but pimping is from here. Make it easy, money, pimping this style.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? That was,
Where that saying come from? Big
that
dog?
was the young pimps. The saying come from the older pimps from Memphis. It's making easy money, pimping is serious.
It's
For the
serious.
older pimp. Old pimps that used to be out here, but for the young guys, we said make it easy money, pimping this style.
Yes,
But we
sir.
like to look good. You know what I'm saying? We like to wear the finest, the updated. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, they wore furs and Gucci and shit back then, or whatever kind of suits that was they wore, but we don't look like goddamn clowns. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I ain't gonna look like a clown for this. You know what I'm saying? And if think they look the good, they're more powerful to you. But you know, hey man, this type of look better. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You want your to be for real authentic. You don't want to like go after so long somebody else can put this outfit on I got it and still look cool in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But if I go put this orange and pink and blue and loud all goddamn suit on, I'm gonna look like a fool always. You only looked it cool back then with this thing. You can't wear it somewhere now and be cool.
Yes, sir.
No, I don't know. Nigga can take it the way they want to. You know, I ain't mad at you. Some old don't say something when you put this up, but tell them yourself.
Yes, sir. We gonna slide on a different note. The 3-6 really blocked Yo Gotti.
3-6 didn't block no Yo Gotti. Yo Gotti blocked Yo Gotti. And that's something I'm going to talk about because if you speak about us, and we got the whole world liking us. You know what I'm saying? The whole world. You come, every album you come out with, just like Dog did him, every album he came out, he said, oh God, I f***ed your baby mama. And just like us, every time we came out, Gotti came out, he had something to say about us that I guess that was part of his game. You know what I'm saying? So he can move like he moved. And right now, I was like, I'm going to tell you, at a point in time of my life, When Gotti was doing his thing, I was saying, damn, Gotti killing their ass. And I ain't talking about Paul and Juice. I'm just saying he was killing the game because he was making all good moves. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
They say that they got something to do with this dog shit. And if they do, I think Gotti should have kept on leading the boat. He shouldn't have kept on doing what he was doing because he was making his name big like it is without all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But a long time ago, he had a song called If I F Your Baby Mama, I'll Tell You About It. We was kids when he had that song. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's the same thing Duff was saying. I F your baby mama, and I'm going to tell you about it. You get what I'm saying? But it wasn't, it got deeper than him just his baby mama or whatever they were saying that would happen. It got to the point of he was fucking up the motherfucking sales. You know what I'm saying? More motherfuckers like that Dolph more than they like the Gotti. You get what I'm saying? Because they got to see Gotti moving foul. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Ain't nothing wrong with you being who you say you is, but you got to be that person. You know what I'm saying?
I go back to what I'm say, living what you rap.
Yeah.
Don't just let anything fly out your mouth.
Yeah, you got to be that person. That's the reason why I speak the way I speak and I talk the way I'm talking. Because even if the person heard me say something about them, that's going to make them think, this is why nobody kind of like me like they used to. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Sometimes we got to hear that we done did wrong.
And if you can't face it, then you ain't the quote-unquote man you say you is.
You say you is, right.
Yes, sir. What happened to your face, big dog?
I got, right here, it was like an abscess. You see, I got no teeth in my damn mouth right now.
Yes, sir.
But I had an abscess, and I had my baby mama do it that way because I didn't want to go to the doctor. So she used to boil a towel and what's called and lay it on my face. Boil hot water, put the towel in and let it boil. And she'd take it out and sit on my face. Now, this is what it did for me. It made the boil that abscessed in the inside come to the outside.
Gave you a whole new dimple, huh?
It did all that poison. It made it come this way where the head got tender as hell. Then I just told her to bust that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? One day she busted and it was stinky as hell. But I'm going to tell you in real life, they said that if you have that type of shit in your mouth and you make a mistake and
swallow it, that's poison.
Yeah, so that's one reason why I had her to do that. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to go to the dentist or no. But I don't give a what somebody is gonna say.
Little cheddar gangsta boo.
I ain't no such thing. You'll never get us to do that. You'll never get us to do that. Never ever in your whole life.
My dog.
Well, that's what I mean. We 100 with each other forever. Whatever we done did, and however we don't cause ourselves being mad and leaving the group and all of those, if them call us at any time, we gone. You get what I'm saying?
Anything.
Any one of the who was back there when we was coming up, if they call us at any time, we gone. And we gonna do the worst to be done with that person. You get what I'm saying? That's how we is. That's how we been. That's how we always gonna be.
It's gonna happen.
That's why I say, and when they get this shit off, whoever did it, that's why I kind of felt bad about that. You know, and I said I rode with Memphis, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the bold. I'm rolling with you all the way. I don't give a what you did. But when you make us look like fucking haters, fucking bull city, that hurted me. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm going everywhere around this world, and people are talking good about what we doing, what 8-Ball and them did, what Tila and them did. You know what I'm saying?
You went back.
I'm just saying that's how far it go back.
Yeah,
and it goes further than that. It goes further than that. But I can say his name, Scarpe Al. You know, the lyrical drive-by. It goes further than that. But I'm just saying that we always stuck together. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't gonna let nobody do no by trying to make us choose or say something about another motherfucker that we done been rolling with.
Yes,
you can't give us nothing for that.
How was it working with Pimp C?
And I always was love with Pimp C. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Pimp C always been like a big brother. You know what I'm saying? He was the type that the world saw. They saw, he would tell us, you're doing it wrong. You're saying, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no, same thing for Bun. Bun B.
Yes, sir.
We see Bun B right now, it's still praise the Lord. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Because that's how it really is. See, start hating and stop trying to be real when they end up life. And they up life for a lot of motherfuckers because there's a lot of rappers getting killed and there's a lot of young dying just because the motherfucker ain't taught you how to be respectful. You get what I'm saying? And anything I say to you now, since we got the internet, people would take it to be
And wrong with that.
yeah.
Do you guys have any songs with Outkast?
I don't think we did nothing with Outkast and the Paul and them probably did. You know, Paul and them was the entrepreneurs of the shit about not just doing songs with it, but doing their music. Just like now.
Beats and shit like that.
Like now.
Yeah.
You know, like you were saying, that a lot of artists that's out right now that's hot or don't came through here to be hot, like Trippie Redd and a lot of them. Travis Scott,
Drake don't use a lot
Drake,
of yeah.
but see, Drake what don't be understanding. You see Drake come here, and Drake will be all in the hoods with us and reciting some of our lyrics for his song now. You get what I'm saying? But Drake always been down with us. You get what I'm saying? Drake the told mother, my daddy is from down there.
Yes, sir. Y'all know his daddy?
Yeah, we know his daddy for the mother that know.
I'm talking about before.
Yeah, like we said, if you in the music game and from Memphis, you been in a music game. You didn't just wake up the other day or when crack stopped being the hottest to sell and start rapping. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That's what a lot of motherfuckers doing. They can't sell crack no more. They can't hang out in front of the stores 15, 20 deep. And that's all they doing. Now they jumping into rap. So that's the reason why we got all these rappers. But you know, it's all good. It's all good. Ain't nothing wrong with another motherfucker doing what you trying to do or what you doing. You just got
as long as it works.
Yeah, and you just got to stay good at it.
Yes, sir.
You
Keep
see
on
what
your
I'm saying?
toes.
You got to stay good at it. As long as you stay good at it, I'm gonna be able to say nothing to you, old or not. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Who do you think would have been a better opponent for the verses for y'all? Because honestly,
nobody ain't talking about
nobody.
nobody because all our music was crunk and we was talking about the things we were scared to talk about. So if you scared to talk about it, and the people in the world is doing it already anyway, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of you know how many motherfuckers out there smoke cocaine. Yeah,
Y'all the only ones talking that.
yeah.
So we was confused because where we from, blows is heroin, and we always saying blow, and a lot of different regions in the country.
No, I've been a lot of places, and I don't say, man, y'all got this down here, that down there, and they like, no. Like one time, me and Lord F1, I think it's when we did the Scissor video. Me and Lord F1, we snort cocaine like a motherfucker, and we had some white boys. And they were rich. They had money. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to hang out with us. So we asked them, did they know where to get it from? And they were like, yeah, they gonna go get the for us and bring it back. And we tried to give them the money, and they were like, no, we gonna go get it and bring it back to you. When they came back, they brought us heroin because they thought that's what we were talking about. And we ain't talking about no heroin. Now I'm telling you, we took it. We went back to the room, and man, this break me, Lord, let my partner in crime. We breaking it down. We looking at it, we smelling it, we like, damn, this like it's back. So we did hit it like we usually hit. You get what I'm saying? We just like this, and every time we hit this, we had to lay back. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We had to, chill the out till we said, man, this ain't no cocaine. It's got to be something else. And so we called it and told them, and they actually brought us cocaine. White girl. You get what I'm saying? And we tried to give them that other back. They didn't want it. You know what I'm saying? I think on down in their lifetime, they probably said, damn, we should have got that back from there. But they ain't want it at that time. I brought it back to Memphis, and I sold it to the hair run spot. You know, we always been leaders. We always been the motherfuckers that jump out there first. And if we told you we can do it, then what made it good for men that we did it. You get what I'm saying?
Yes,
we
sir.
built shit. We turned houses into homes. You know what I'm saying? We gave a lot of people, females as the females, as being men, we gave females and kids being safe, being comfortable. You know what I'm saying? When a man is at their house, they didn't feel no kind of way. You get what I'm saying? Now that the man is not being at home with his family or with his kids like that, it's leading to with somebody else that might seem like he gonna do what her man was doing at first. You get what I'm saying? And you know, right now we can't say because everybody fucked up. Men fucked up, women fucked up. You get what I'm saying? Like women thinking just because they can get out here and be on their own, they don't need us. A dildo going on and work for so much. You're only gonna be able to do so much with a dildo. You know, when it actually gets some slammed up on you with a body to that motherfucker, it's a whole different feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But you know, hey, if you want a dildo, don't get it. I ain't mad at you. I probably don't need to get away. You might got some kind of disease or something. You know what I'm saying? So dildo yourself to death. No, man, I just say, man, in real life, need to either get back like it's supposed to, or mother don't continue on dying. It's gonna continue on dying. Look what we got going on right now. Most of the bitches who just got in the rap game, look how they talk. Sucker free. All this type of shit. No, talking bad about around this mother because niggas ain't being 100.
Ain't being men, like you say.
And I want to say it was Detroit. I want to say it was Detroit, but it probably wasn't Detroit. It was probably Philly or something like that, because it was a feel like that. But we pulled up at the club, and we go in the club. We on the tour bus, all of us. We pull up at the club and go in the club, and they give us wristbands. Police cars all out there, like parked different ways and everything. I'm just wild, like looking scary as a motherfucker car. All of us got guns on us. All of us. And I said, we ain't gonna say that motherfucker were registered back then, but all of us had guns on us. And we come up off the bus, we go in there, they give us these wristbands, but the security on both. Them was on both. We ended up getting a fight with them folks up in that motherfucker. Everybody, me, Paul, Juicy, Boo, Coop, Frazier, everybody. All of them, we get to fighting them motherfuckers up in there, and they ended up letting us leave though. The police were like, y'all let them Memphis dudes come here and kick y'all ass in y'all own club. And they say, they the reason why we at this club. Like, Paul had with Memphis this girl. She's one of the hot ass hoes, but she messed with a BK or Brook or something, and we had that on the tour bus butt naked and all in the windows ride past. And so dude heard about it and act like you gonna do something to Paul. I'm like, we'll beat your mother ass, and that's what his city. And we got up in there, they was all up in there because mother was saying that 3 6 might be coming, whoever they fucking was, they were finna try to fight us. We went in there and kicked ass. Grab Gangsta Boo we going up to the VIP and there's up some stir. And we ain't got our wristbands on. But we do shit every night. We gonna put on wristbands every fucking night. That should be hard to take off. You gotta cut it and all that. So we ain't doing a boo. We just walked up to the VIP. Now, everybody ain't going up in the VIP. And the security, I think he just liked the boo. But he grabbed boo on. But when he grabbed her, he ain't know boo got an attitude. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Boo got an attitude. Always. And she snatched her arm back and it did like he tried to hit her or something. Paul sprung on that man. We ended up fighting all the way down the stairs. My knuckle right here My knuckle, you can't see that motherfucker. No, boy, that motherfucker was bust open. You can see it fucked up right here. That motherfucker was bust open, trying to hit them big muscle man ass. That was muscle man, security guard. But that's some wild. There was a bunch of wild ones. I kicked T-Rock ass at me and Lord them. T-Rock, he used to be with us, but he wasn't no outstanding member. You know what I'm saying? He a cool little. And only reason I kicked his ass because we tried to help you. Your city is shooting at you and doing all kinds of. We tried to help you. From the love that we had from the police officer, because it was a police officer, was his uncle, but at the same time, his uncle got Paul and them to know with him. He got a deal, he got a little money, he got a little car and everything, but he still felt like he needed to diss us or diss Paul and them and like that. You know, I don't mean no harm, but we ain't doing this, dog. You know what I'm saying? Especially when we doing your uncle a favor that your uncle asked us because we got a relationship with your uncle, and then you come back and try to stab him in the back. He go back up there with his little Lexus, they shoot that motherfucker up and everything. You get what I'm saying? It's just a lot of little and then he gonna try to put out an album talking about us. Alright, cool. When I saw that ass, I swear, I got on his ass. And it ain't have nothing to do with it, but you tried to disrespect us. But just then they hand out to you and help you. You little skinny ass nigga, I'm talking about could be a model. Walking up and down that runway, he's so fucking skinny, and he gonna try to talk about us, and you gonna bend around us when we beat his ass, did all kinds of. So you thought you could out-punk us? Who running around this motherfucker doing all kinds of shit. I just felt like that was disrespectful, man. That's the reason why I got on his ass. Cause I don't give a what nobody say about me. It ain't gonna never do nothing. But I just felt like we helped you. Atlanta love this 3-6 Mafia. And we go out there and get into it with these and all this type of all because of you. Then you stab us in our back. That wasn't cool. That ain't cool for nobody. You need to learn how to show love or let's stay out of the way.
Yes, sir. And on that note,
We out this
I
big
appreciate
love.
you, big dog.
Hey man, y'all already know what it is, man. Check this out. I got an album with Scan. I got an album with Check. I got an album with a lot of motherfuckers, man. That shit finna come out. Plus, Return of the Motherfucking Rob. 1, 2, and 3. You know what I'm saying? Scan got the camera, so we might do the Return of the Robber movie ourselves down this way. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I don't even with the other dude, because the other dude wasn't cool. But it's still love, y'all, always. Hey, man, y'all already know how we get down. I need y'all to follow my brother, man, Lenny Bee, man. Hey, man, you gonna follow him? I'm gonna get your address, and you know I'm gonna pop up where you stay at, man. Lenny Bee, man, we in the motherfucking building, man. Get it.
Yes, sir. Peace and love, big dog.
Always.